Hi, it's Sean from Black Standard Studios, and today I'm going to be teaching you a step-by-step on how to make a very basic intro for your YouTube videos, or basically anything you would need them for. Okay, so with After Effects open, we're going to go to Composition, New Composition. We're going to have our background color black, and duration, about 10 seconds is fine. Okay. Now we're going to go Layer, New, Solid. Black is also fine. You can change it to whatever you'd like, though. And click OK. Now we have a basic background. Now, once you have your background done, we can go and click this text tool, type in here, and we can type BSS for Black Standard Studios. Click out of it. Now we can go to the selector tool and grab it and move it around to basically wherever we want. Maybe scale it up a little bit. It's very touchy. So if you want a little bit more accuracy with the font size, you can go here and do it by pixel. Right about there is good. And you can, this is letter spacing in between them. And you can play with different things in there just to get the desired effect you want. Okay, so now that we have some text, we want it to fade in. So with your text highlighted in the timeline below, you're going to press T, and that brings up the opacity, which is basically just how much you can see through it, and if it's obviously at 0, you can see all the way through it, and it's not there. 100, you can't see through it at all, and it's completely solid. So if we click this little stopwatch here, that sets a keyframe, and we want it to start out at 0. Maybe go up about 2 seconds about-ish. You can tell right here, this is the frames, and then this is the seconds. So we're going to want to get about 2 seconds. And if you can't get it exactly with this, you can fine-tune it with these actual, you can literally go to the next frame, like that. So we're going to have it about 2 seconds. Then you want to bring, you want to start it out at 0, and then you want to get to 2 seconds. Here we go. And bring it up to 100. So all in between 2 seconds and 0 seconds, it's going to be slowly fading in. So let's see how that looks real fast. You can press play right here. So alright, that doesn't look too bad. Now, we want to have the background, it's alright, it's okay, but we want something with a little bit more depth and maybe something a little bit more interesting, more pleasing to the eye instead of just a black background. So with our background selected in the timeline, we're going to go to Effect, Generate. We're going to go to Ramp. So now you see that gives it kind of, if we scrub through, that looks all right. But we want maybe a different color down here, and maybe we want it in a different spot, or maybe just a different looking type of background. So we can go here, and we'll make it red, just to match the text. See, now that's looking better. And then to zoom out, if you want to zoom out, you can have the actual composition, and then you can scroll in and out. Scroll in. So we're going to have it out a little bit. Select it again. Okay, so now what we're going to want to do is kind of bring it out, so there's not as much red in there. So if we bring this little selector down, we can see that it's kind of pulling the red away. Right there is good. Yeah, that seems good. Alright, so that's looking really good. So we can, this is just the very first frame, that is last frame. So let's just see how this looks now. Fades in. Alright, it's not looking too bad. So now we have to have a little outro for the intro. So I'll teach you guys how to make this really cool looking little effect. It's extremely simple. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to Effects and Presets. You can type in Camera, and it should come up with Camera Lens Blur. And you can click and drag that into something on your timeline, and we're gonna drag it onto this text here. So now you can mess with the things in here. You can see blur radius. It blurs it out. And that's basically what we're going to do. But we're going to want to automate that. So you're going to press this little triangle right here. Get out of that. effects, camera lens blur, blur radius. So we can start out about where we want it to start blurring. So maybe about 7 seconds ish. Nothing has to be too exact. Nothing crazy. And then we're going to press this little stopwatch again, and it's going to start out at 0, and it's going to end there. And then we want to see how much of a degree we want it to blur out. So basically all the way blurred. So about 500. That's the max you can go, and then that's pretty much completely blurred. So that's pretty easy outro. Let's see how that looks. Fade in. Alright, so that's not looking too bad. But we want to have something going on in this middle portion right here. And I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so we're going to have something going on in this middle portion in between it fading in and it blurring out. So we're going to go to this little triangle one more time. Go to transform. And we can go to scale. And we can go all the way through. So we can go press the stopwatch one more time to automate it. Alright, so we'll have it at 100. That should be about 100. Or whatever it's at. All the way until right here you can see again where it starts blurring out. That's when we'll stop it getting bigger. So we can just scale it up, nothing too exact, just scale it up a bit. Right there. So now you see if you scrub through it that it's slowly getting bigger. So it's not just dead to the eye. There's still a little something going on, and it's not nothing crazy. It's not anything crazy, but it still adds that little detail that you want. So we can just play through this one more time. And that blurs out. Alright, so that's actually looking very nice. So we don't want it to just be an After Effects project. We want it to be an actual video we can use as an intro. So with the composition selected, we can go to Composition, Add to Render Queue. And that'll bring up another little thing. And we can go ahead and click that lossless right here to the output module. And we can change this. AVI, it looks very good, but it's massive. So we can go to QuickTime, Format Options, Photo JPEG. It might be on something else, but you just want to go ahead and select Photo JPEG, and then you're going to want to have the quality at 100%. Click OK, click OK, and then you're going to want to press Render. Okay, so now that you have your project file done rendering, you can go ahead and File, Save As, Untitled Project. Sounds good. Just for now, this is only a demonstration, but you can obviously just save it as, whatever you'd like it to say. So now you can just go ahead and close out of it. Okay, so once you're done rendering and you have everything completed, you can just go ahead and open it up and play it. You can use that in any video you'd like or anything. Again, this is Sean with Black Standard Studios. This has been a simple After Effects intro tutorial. And I hope you guys liked it. If there's any questions, go ahead and comment. Make sure to thumbs this up, video up, and subscribe. Alright, cool guys. Bye.